it's a really scary time right now for some of these folks. It's also can be a really exciting time. They get to reinvent themselves. They get to decide what it is that's going to excite them to be able to get up in the morning and say, "This is what I get to go do today." But to touch a little bit on what Cindy, one of the questions was, it is going to be entry level. This is a whole new world. So starting them off with getting those skills, getting into that entry level, and then moving up. But finding something that you're passionate about. And when you do get to the interviewing stage, when you have that passion, you have that excitement, it comes off in your interview. They can feel it, they can hear how excited that you are. You've gone out, you've gained the skills now, and they hear it, you know. So you might be competing with someone that may have a little bit more experience than you do, but you have that passion, that excitement. We'd love to have you on your team, right? Right. So now that you've found that thing that you're excited about, now's your time to go out and find the training to get those skills. I'm not as good as Cindy as this. Okay, so now we're looking to gain skills. You can connect with others out there that are in that field and talking with them. Sounds like you've done a lot of research, finding out what skills are needed, finding out, being honest with yourself, knowing that I have these skills that are transferable, but also I lack these skills. So going out and finding the training that's going to get you those skills so you can be competitive. And then the next one, mine's going to be short and sweet, I promise you, is acing the interview. So if you've gone through steps 1 and 2, you've found that thing that you're passionate about, you've gained the skills that's going to make you competitive, you've gained certifications, now you go out and ace that interview. And so what I've attached here, and I have a handout for everybody here, but just different interview questions, those same old canned questions as you go to every interview. You know, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses and things like that, and how to deal with those questions. But again, if you can find that passion, then you're well on your way. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we want to touch on some of those questions.
So Lisa has some great ideas here. One is be prepared. Prior to the visit, you want to check out the company's website. Please check out their website. Look up on LinkedIn who you have an interview with. Look up all the top managers on LinkedIn. Know the company. So that way when they say, do you have any questions about us? You're able to chat with them about who's at the company. And in today's world, millennials, with social media, LinkedIn, you can find all of that, right, Lisa? Because you looked at me before you interviewed, didn't you? Know your directions. Make sure the directions of where you're going are accurate. Do not be late for an interview. If you're late for an interview with me, don't even bother showing up because I'm not going to hire you. Because when you have to be your best, you have to look your best, you have to present your best, is your interview day, right? And if you can't be on time on the interview day, your hiring agent, you were on time.
You were late.
She's right. We had this discussion. Lisa says arrive 20 minutes early. That's why I was late. She says to arrive 20 minutes early to ensure you're there at the right time and wait outside the office for 10 minutes and then come in and wait. My recommendation to everybody who will listen is don't sit down. Stand in the waiting room. It'll keep your blood going, it'll keep you sharp. You can walk around the office, you can see what's going on in the office, and you may learn new things, right, Lisa? I'm sure you learned something about us when you walked in that day and stood around. Practice. My team role plays. I role play consistently. We call it role practicing. How many days a week do you role play?
Twice.
Twice a week. Lisa spends half an hour on the phone role playing or role practicing because she's practicing how she does her job. So why wouldn't you practice before you interviewed? You want to practice for your interview, and you want to practice with people who are honest. So you have somebody honest? That's who you practice with. 5 resume copies. Take at least 5 copies with your resume and put them in one of those, what do they call those things?
A peachy folder.
She's going to put it in a peachy folder. It's been a while. It was yellow?
Going back to when I interviewed with Cindy, because she was late coming in from the Burbank facility, I interviewed with several people before I got to her. So had I only taken one, she would have been the only one with the resume. So, yeah.
That's good.